All right, everybody. I'm Stanky, and welcome to a special episode of the Stanky Hot Sauce Challenge. So I'm sure many of you have heard of the Milk Mart, and on May 25th, Milk Mart is celebrating their 9th birthday party, their 9th year of this massive, huge event that features over 300 vendors from across Central Florida. It's local art, it's food fest, it's vibes, it's just community coming together and supporting each other. It's a beautiful time. And we have the person behind the event. Ashley is here with us today. Welcome, Ashley.
Thanks.
Did I miss anything in the intro?
No.
All right. That didn't work as good as I thought it was going to be. So today we're at Sportstown, which is here in the Milk District in Orlando. And they've given us this little space to record this special episode of Stanky Hot Sauce Challenge. And this is really cool because we're going to be eating some chicken strips from Babiyaga. So check that out. They hooked us up with a whole bowl of chicken. And
we've got our
chicken.
We've got our chicken camera here.
We got a special chicken cam on the back.
Off the chicken.
So, you know, Sportstown holds a special place here in the Milk District, and it plays a big role in the Milk Mart as one of the locations that's offered their parking lot to how many vendors would you say you fit in here? In this parking lot?
Oh, this is like our food court area, right?
That's right,
yeah. So we're usually like 5 or 6 food vendors back here, and they set up like the picnic tables and stuff like that, and yeah.
It's really cool stuff. So come and check it out. Milk Mart, May 25th. It's the 9th anniversary, and we're gonna get into some questions here about Milk Mart, history of Milk Mart, fun things about Milk Mart, and we're gonna eat some Babayaga's chicken with some stanky sauce. So you ready to get stanky?
I'm ready to get stanky.
All right, I'm gonna try this again. Much better. So we're gonna start off with our first hot sauce. It's our mildest. It's our garlic dattle hot sauce. Now, dattle pepper is a pepper that's grown in St. Augustine. I'm gonna grab this piece, and we're gonna make a mess today.
Honestly, yeah.
And that's gonna be completely fine.
That's just the way that it goes.
I was like, I don't know.
You got nervous.
Is it gonna spill?
The sauce cam here. Oh.
All right,
Click.
you ready?
Cheers. Hell yeah. I love garlic
a little bit
much.
more. Oh yeah, that's straight garlic. It's garlic, roasted garlic, lime juice, dattle pepper.
That is literally straight garlic and lime juice. I love that.
Let's start off with Milk District milk cows. You have a giant cow, which is like a focal point of the event. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the cow. Does the cow have a name? What is the history behind the cow?
Of course the cow has a name.
Of course.
Of course. I don't think many people know the cow's name. So when we first got the cow, we did a raffle and like the winner gets to pick the name and stuff. And I think the person who won just like named it after her kid. So the cow's name is Cody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cody.
Yep. We have recently started calling her Codita.
Okay.
Because we feel like it's a little sassier.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that's the whole story of the cow's name. I feel like it's a very if you know, you know. Not many people know that it's named Cody. We always wanted to make like a shirt that just says like I heart Cody.
I heart Cody, and not tell anybody what.
And just nothing else.
Just
nothing to do with Milk Mart, no cow themed anything. Just like I heart Cody.
I heart Cody.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to walk through Cody, come to the Milk Mart.
Codita. You have walked.
I've walked.
You have walked.
That's the first thing I've ever done. I came and I was like, I looked for the cow. The first thing I was like, I gotta go see the cow, and then I went and shopped.
Yeah,
so
people get so sad when Codita can't go up because like if it's raining or like if it's really windy and like she'll blow away, you know?
So next up, we're gonna do our Agave Jalapeno. Woo, there we go.
Whoop. It's the sauce. The sauce is the boss here.
It's a 2-time National Award winner, sweet jalapeno. So you're gonna get the agave sweetness and flavor up front with jalapeno serranos poblanos, made in lime juice with a little hint of cilantro on the back end.
Poblano.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sweet. I love it. Wow, this is the best. Dream job. Just eating hot sauce and talking about Milk Mart.
And chicken.
This Babiyaga chicken is so good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So good.
Fantastic. I want a Babiyaga in my backyard. I love how you always stay in theme with like all the cow stuff once again. So the name of your crew is called the Moo Crew.
Oh yeah.
So how was the Moo Crew created? Like who was the first person to join? And can anybody join the Moo Crew?
When I first started doing Milk Mart, I was doing it on my own, which was fine when it was just like one parking lot, 20 vendors, whatever. But obviously as it grew, I could not do it on my own anymore.
Yeah.
So I actually just had a friend who had been helping me with another event that I was working on. And she was like, I'll help you with this one too. So for a while we were a 4-man crew, a 4-woman crew. Mm-hmm. And now I think we're a 30.
Oh, wow.
30 Moo crew. Yeah. Anybody can be on the Moo crew. It takes someone with a strong mind and strong body to stay on the Moo crew.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a long day.
So we're gonna get a little spicier. Actually, this is gonna be around the same spice level that we just had, just different
I was
flavor
like, let me
style.
cool it down.
So it's gonna be our honey mango habanero, which is our OG sauce. So it's mango habanero with real honey added to it.
Yummy.
Oh yeah. Oh man. This is gonna be fantastic on the chicken.
All right.
Oh sorry, I already took a bite.
He's excited. Dude, the chicken is so good. This is the same group that does Red Panda. This is their new fried chicken truck.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta check it out. So tell me about the first Milk Mart. How was that like 9 years ago?
It started off behind the Nook, which still participates today, of course.
Nice.
We stopped doing it at the Nook for a minute when we got Sportstown. It was just a little bit easier because those parking lots connect better because that like big gate opens up.
Yeah.
But then, you know, more people wanted to come out, so we brought the Nook back in, and it just kind of expanded from there. We used to do it more than 4 times a year.
Oh.
The last one that was supposed to happen before the pandemic was actually a 421.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, obviously we had to cancel it because of the pandemic. And then when we came back from that, we weren't able to do it super frequently because of all the regulations and stuff like that. So we just kind of fell into our routine of 4 per year. And then when it started growing like exponentially, I was like, wow, please don't make me organize this more than 4 times per year.
Would you say that your doing that really opened up the ideas of doing more events here and utilizing all the spaces? Were you like the pioneer behind that? Would you think maybe?
I think I'm really lucky to have this like venue area as where Milk Mart is, because people are like, why don't you do this in my neighborhood or in this town or somewhere else, like whatever. And I'm like, okay, point out 4 popular venues that have connecting parking lots that aren't on the road, right?
Yeah.
Because like these parking lots are all like behind the building, so it's a way better experience for everyone because you don't have all that road noise. And just, we're also really lucky that all of these venues are local. So we're not even like accidentally having like a Starbucks or something in the middle of it, right?
Corporate, yeah.
Exactly, everything is local. And I think that all of that is a really huge draw, right?
Yeah. Because
that's the whole point of the event, is that it's like hyper local.
Next up, we're gonna try our solar flare sauce. Now, no, if you know this, but we are an official sponsor of the Orlando Solar Bears, a hockey team here in Orlando. And this is a sauce that we have made for them. It's a black pepper habanero sauce.
Yeah, I've seen you in your jersey.
Yeah, that's right. You get see shades on there.
What did you say this one is?
It's called Solar Flare. So it's a black pepper habanero. So it's black pepper, bell pepper, habanero vinegar. There's mango in there. You don't really taste the mango. The mango kind of gives you more of the texture than anything else.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good sandwich sauce. So if you're the type of person that likes to put like salt, pepper, vinegar, and oil on a sandwich, that's a good kind of, instead of like a mustard or a mayo, you just like slide that out or mix it with mayo, which I do.
My mom would love this. She's a big pepper fan.
Oh.
Like crushed pepper, you know?
So
Yeah.
now for a fun question. We always like to throw in the fun stanky questions. Who is your favorite monkey character?
All right, guys. I thought long and hard about this because this question I did know before the interview. Thank God, so that I had time to think about it because would have really caught me for a loop otherwise. I'm gonna go with my initial answer, Marsupilami.
Marsupilami?
Marsupilami. He was like a Disney character, like a Disney TV show character. Not a very popular show because I don't really know anyone else who's heard of it.
Was that the name of the show?
Yeah.
Marsupilami? Okay.
Yeah, and I think the character's name was Marsupilami. But he was like the body and like behavior of a monkey, but then he had like dog ears and leopard print. So, you know, every kid's dream to like be able to climb around and flip all over the place like a monkey,
Yeah.
but then be leopard print and have dog ears? Be real. That's incredible.
Good. Now we're about to get it spiced up a little bit more. So
Okay.
It's on your side, so we're gonna go with pineapple, habanero, ghost pepper.
I'll shake it.
Yeah, you wanna shake that one. Shake it, shake it.
Okay. I've had this one.
Yeah,
love this one.
that's my personal favorite one.
So, I know you already got your chicken lined up over there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Just go into the bowl of
I
chicken.
know, I'm like,
have some chicken. Babiyaga chicken.
What a fun name.
I could just say it.
Elliot's
Baba
gonna love that
Yaga.
we're saying Baba Yaga like every 3 minutes. We're like,
Baba Yaga.
oh. Okay. Get in there with that sauce.
Oh yeah. That's how I like it. You gotta make a mess while you do it.
You do. Mm. I love the texture of this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's spicy.
And it'll continue to grow. So you get pineapple flavored, habanero starts to burn, and little by little the ghost pepper slowly sneaks up on you.
Is it the pineapple that gives it that texture?
That and bell pepper. Mm-hmm. So,
I love.
do you have any tips for guests that are visiting the Milk Mart for the first time?
Carpool.
Yeah.
Definitely carpool. Park at Festival Park. It's the easiest thing you can do. It costs $5, but it's like guaranteed parking, you know? Oh, I'm
Yeah. There we go.
a spice wimp. Yeah. Festival Park, guaranteed parking. Drink a lot of water. We have water kegs around the event, especially for the May one. Like, don't.
And I'm surprised how long those things stay cold for.
Oh my God, I know. Hold on, I gotta get my water.
Oh.
I'm not.
The next
not
one is
trained for
gonna be
this.
so good, so much fun.
I'm not trained for this.
Now, is there a way that guests can access a map to know where to find vendors?
So we post a parking map on our feed right before the event, and then we post the vendor map on our website
Okay.
right before the event. So
So-
keep an eye on our stories and stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, your story goes crazy a day of.
Yeah.
You'll have like 100 pieces of story on it. It's crazy. So this is our newest sauce. This is our sweet jalapeno reaper sauce. So what we
sweet.
did is we took our agave jalapeno, took out the serrano peppers, and put in Carolina Reaper. So it's definitely hot, but it's very sweet and flavorful up front. So
All right, one more.
Okay. You know, water makes it worse.
Well, you didn't bring me a jug of milk. I should have brought my own.
It should just
Somebody
go across
call
the street.
TG Lee, quick.
Yeah.
Does this one have a? Oh God.
That one's gonna be a little more fluid, so it's not gonna be as thick as the other ones. So
I'll do a smaller piece of chicken
Okay.
for this one. Wow. Just a little dab will do ya.
Ooh, that's right.
Oh,
Oh. So what does the future of Milk Mart have in store? Like, what can we expect? Are you gonna take over another street, close down another parking lot somewhere? Like, we're excited.
I feel like 300 is good for now, right?
Yeah.
I still want it to be something that you feel like you can do in one day. What I'm what I'm trying to incorporate more of now is like more live art, more live music, so like more experiences. I've always really wanted, so like my dream, I don't even know if this would be possible because I can't even imagine how much it would cost. I want a Ferris wheel, like in the middle of Bumby. Imagine,
cool.
Wouldn't that be so cool? Well, I've tried for the past like 3 years to get walk around scarers for October. It just like, I mean, the past 2 years it's been weather related, like, you know.
We've been here.
Yeah, you have been here.
We have been here. We, not last year, but the year before, my brother flew in from New York the night before to do Milk Mart because we were at the New York City Hot Sauce Expo. So I stayed in New York and he flew back to do it with a buddy of his, and it was rained out. But the crazy thing is that even though it rained, we still made money.
Yeah.
So I don't think we've ever lost money at a Milk Mart event, even with the weather taking over the event.
Well,
so
of course
that's a
hear
good
that.
thing. It just shows also the community's commitment to supporting local, and the vendors coming out and just putting up with it, you know.
I also kind of feel like, you know, as a Florida local, right? The best time to go to a theme park is when it's raining.
Oh.
As a guest, you're like, I'm gonna wear my cute raincoat that I never get to wear and my galoshes. I'm like, I'll carry an umbrella, right? I'm gonna put a poncho on my dog. Like for the vendors, we're like, okay, I'll set up the tent, I'll do it. But I feel like the guests are like, it's not hot.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like I always love going to Disney an hour after it's rained.
Yeah,
So,
no one's there.
We're going? Okay, we're going.
Yeah.
And you just walk right onto rides and, you know, it just feels calm and cool.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yep.
It's a good point. That's a good point. Babiyaga has given us a container of what they say is a super duper spicy sauce.
So this is, I don't know, an Elliot original. This is his spiciest sauce that he's doing at Babiyaga.
It smells so good, though.
It smells kind of like curry, which I guess is, I guess he does have some curry stuff on the menu there.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting truck. I love that our chicken is in a bowl. Usually it like comes in the bag. They just give you like a brown bag of chicken next time, but okay.
It smells like lentil soup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this piece.
I know. We'll see which is spicier.
Are we gonna just dunk it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna dunk.
All right. I think I got a nice coat on there.
Oh God. It feels dangerous that it's not very spicy yet.
That's when you swallow. That it's like reverse activation. It goes from the back forward.
Let me ask this quick. Oh my God.
Oh, so you got a question for me?
I do have a question for you. The interviewee becomes the interviewer.
Okay.
What is an Orlando staple that you're embarrassed that you haven't tried yet?
I think there's a lot. It's a lot of restaurants I haven't tried, but you know, when I travel, I get a lot of people that ask me. It's starting to materialize.
I know. Yeah.
I get a lot of people who ask me about Gatorland. I've never been to Gatorland.
You've never been to Gatorland?
No, I lived in Central Florida for almost 20 years and I've never been to Gatorland. I mean, I feel like all of Florida is Gatorland, but like the actual place, and I see videos of it all the time, looks really cool, but I've never made my way out there.
I have a confession, I've also never been to Gatorland.
Oh, okay. Field trip.
I know, yeah, we should do a field trip. My boyfriend loved Gatorland. He loved the nighttime tour.
Yeah, we got to do that with the Mook crew.
Yeah, oh my God. That would be amazing.
Next, like, appreciation thing.
Once a year, we do have an appreciation party, and that would be pretty sweet.
Go!
Man, that's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Ashley, thank you so much for joining us. So where can people find more information about Milk Mart, the upcoming events, any other type of Milk Mart? So we do 4 a year.
Yes.
We're coming up on the birthday batch. Yep.
So, man, I know Spice is getting to you too, huh?
Uh-huh.
The birthday bash is in May. and then we take a break for the summer. We'll be back in October. It really hurts when you talk and like
Yep.
the air is coming up out of you.
That's the point.
And then December and February.
All right. Milk Mart is your handle on Instagram?
Milk Mart Orlando.
Milk Mart Orlando. Cool. So catch Milk Mart Orlando on Instagram. And I just really, I think we both want to thank Sportstown for letting us film in here. Babiyaga for providing these chicken strips and lighting us up with this. Let me tell you that the smell of this does not, it's sneaky. It's really good. You got to try it next time you see Babiyaga. Again, the owners of Red Panda Noodle. This is their new concept in Central Florida, and it's fantastic. Highly recommend. So, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to everybody playing cool behind us. I know the music's been kind of crazy, but yeah.
Hopefully we can fix it in post, you know?
Yeah, editing. So we'll see you next time. Peace.
Woohoo! That's spicy.